If you're an online coach or service provider, you're probably tired of chasing leads, relying on referrals, or spending thousands on ads that don't convert. But what if you had a simple Instagram funnel that brought pre-sold leads to you daily? In this video, I'm breaking down my exact system for turning Instagram into a lead machine so you never have to chase clients again. Okay, most online coaches or service providers either post content and hope for the best, or they run ads that don't even convert, which means they're less profitable as well. The problem isn't ads don't work, it's that you don't have a system to nurture and convert those leads. Because what you need to understand is any single funnel that you're running right now is going to work with content behind it, okay? Because we're in a attention economy right now, and we're in a trust recession, and content builds up that trust. But without a proper funnel, you're leaving money on the table and working way harder than you need to, okay? The solution is really simple. It's just a simple Instagram funnel that builds up trust, nurtures leads, and gets them pre-sold before they ever hop on a call. So right now, if you are running ads, or you're sending cold outbound, or whatever you're doing to get clients right now, you're hopping on calls with them and they're not pre-sold. They give you all of the objections under the sun. They don't seem nurtured. It's an awkward conversation. But none of this is going to happen if you have content behind it that allows them to know you, like you, and trust you, okay? So that's what I'm going to run you through today. So step one, I'm going to run you through a quick framework of what it is, and then I'm going to go through one by one. I'm going to go through it one by one in detail. So step one is a simple Instagram profile visit ad to get ideal clients into your world. Step two, organic content plus ManyChat, builds trust, nurtures leads, and collects emails. Step three is YouTube, educate, overcome objections, showcase case studies. And step four, if you want to, is an email list to stay top of mind and create an omnipresent brand. And step five is finally appointment setting, convert every follower or interact it into a lead. So let's break down each step into more detail so you can implement all of this like today, okay, for yourself. If you don't want to pay me to do it. No, but anyway, step one, Instagram profile visit ads. So all these ads do is really get ideal clients into your world. And what I want you to understand is organic content's great, but I don't know if you are posting organic content right now. You may be, but if you are, you know it's inconsistent. Sometimes you get a load of views, sometimes you don't. Sometimes you get a load of views and it doesn't go to your ideal client. Sometimes it goes to your ideal client. You just can't control it because it's an algorithm. And this is where literally low-cost Instagram profile visit ads come in. You can target your exact ideal client to basically get them into your world, get them into your ecosystem. And all you need to do here is keep it simple. It's no need for complicated landing pages or complex funnels. It's just get them to visit your Instagram profile and follow you. And when they do that, they're stuck in your ecosystem because they followed you. They're going to keep on getting your content that you produce. Let's just say you run retargeting ads as well. They're going to keep on getting them. And it's just going to be so much simpler because you're just optimizing for these people to follow you, and it's lower risk to them. So they follow you. What's going to happen? There's no risk there. But let's just say they give you their email straight away. Let's just say you are running ads to a VSL, etc., and you've got to put your email in and phone number. Like, they know you're going to call them up. They know you're going to blast them with emails. That's a bigger risk. That's why people don't do it. I know for a fact for myself, I see people, the only time I implement my email is when I don't have to implement my phone number as well, because I know they're going to call me up and I'm like, bro, come on now. I just want the free resource you gave me. So this is why people don't take that next step. They understand. They think to themselves, okay, they understand that you are going to call them up and email them 24/7, and they don't want that. So keep it simple. No need for that. Just optimize for them to follow you. It's a lower risk because it's free and they're getting more value from it if they do follow you. So all you need to do is literally call out your exact ideal client. So if you're a so-and-so, 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 and you're struggling with so-and-so, 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 and you want to so-and-so without so-and-so, follow me and scroll through my content, because I create content like this every single day that helps so-and-so do this. Or you can just run one of your organic pieces of content if it's calling out your ideal client, and let's just say it calls out your ideal client and gives free tips. That's a good one to run as well. And just make sure it says follow you at the end, because you want them to actually follow you. And also make sure your Instagram bio is optimized. So clear niche, so who you help, and also your offer. First of all, credibility, so how much revenue you've made someone, how how much weight you've allowed people to lose, just any credibility for what you do in that stage, and then a call to action. So saying either DM me keyword to get started, or work with me and point down below to a link, either a calendar or YouTube, whatever, or a landing page, whatever. Okay. So that's the first step. Instagram profile visit ads, just to get ideal clients into your world. That's the whole point of these ads, okay? Nothing else, is just to get ideal clients into your world, and then so they know about you, and so they're stuck in your ecosystem, okay? Because again, once they follow you, they can't really get away from you. Like, even if they do unfollow you, their algorithm's always going to be you. So that's how good the algorithms are, okay? So the goal is to get the right people into your ecosystem. From here, your content, DMs, and everything else, just do the selling, okay? And that's the first step. Step 2 is organic Instagram content plus ManyChat. So when I say create content and be consistent with content creation, people get me wrong. They post like 1 time a week. That is not consistent at all. Consistent content is 5 to 7 times a week. So 1 video a day. Okay, that's consistent. And the reason I say be consistent is because you'll be in front of their face 24/7. I don't think people understand how many touch points someone needs to see you to actually turn from cold to warm to a client. It's a lot of time, okay, and it's a lot of touch points. So you just being in front of their face 24/7, changing their beliefs, helping them overcome any objections they may have, and also giving value and showing social proof, that's going to really push them over the edge, okay? So all this does is really build trust, and also the ManyChat side of things, it captures leads if they do want to give you their email, okay? So for example, content should position you as the solution: pain point, storytelling, authority building. And there's only 3 main types of content you should be creating. One, of course, is growth content. So this is just trying to grow your account, and I do recommend creating these types of content because it gives you more credibility. It just gets more attention onto you on your offer, and a bigger percentage of those people are going to be your ideal client. So sometimes try and grow, and this is where you can just research your industry, find creators that are doing well within your industry, find their most viral videos, replicate the idea, add your own unique spin to them, and they're going to go viral. The second type of content is niche authority, and this type of content is where you're showing social proof, you're giving step-by-step processes related to your niche, you're helping people overcome objections that you get on sales calls normally, because as I said, you're probably getting a load of objections. You have to help them overcome that in your content, and you also shifting their beliefs, and also most importantly showing social proof. So going into detail about clients' results, showing you know what you're speaking about, and also positioning it so they know that it's worked for other people like them. Okay, so if you help a specific client, which most of you probably do, you have to make sure it relates to them, and they're like, okay, this guy's or girl's exactly like me, he got the result I want, it's going to work for me, okay? And that's going to push them over the edge, okay? So also, what I want you to do at least like 1 to 2 times a week in your content is use ManyChat. And ManyChat is an automation platform linked with Instagram. And all this does is when someone comments a keyword on your post, it automatically sends them a DM. This is good for 3 reasons. One reason, you're giving away something for free that's very valuable, and that's going to build up trust. 2, it's going to grab their email if you set it up correctly and add it to your email list automatically. And 3, it's going to start a conversation where you, an appointment setter, can go in after and try and get them on a call, okay? So that's why ManyChat's really good. And it also, again, which I'm going to speak about in a minute, you don't need an email list if you don't want one, but you probably have one already. I am speaking to high-level business owners, so that's the first thing most business owners do, is start an email list. So if you have one, you've got to make sure you add to it and also use it to your advantage. But yeah, ManyChat just automates DMs, so whenever someone comments a keyword, it's going to send them something for free. But just make sure the free thing is something to do with your service, which I will speak about in a minute. I normally just send over free trainings on YouTube to them, so you don't have to create a separate resource. Once you post on YouTube, you can just send them over that video if you really want to. Or if you do want to create new resources, like separate ones, create 2 to 3 that you're always going to give away, so you don't have to keep on creating them. But if you do want to keep creating them, do what you want, it's your account, as I said, okay? So that's why you should use ManyChat. I'm actually not going to show you an example flow today, but it's really simple. I'll create a whole different video on ManyChat. But yeah, that's all it is. It's really just a call to action in the content saying, message me a keyword or comment the word keyword for my free appointment setting framework, just an example. And then ManyChat delivers the free resource, plus it can also ask a follow-up question. So let's just say 24 hours later, you can be like, how did you find the so-and-so? How did you find the resource? And then after that, you can go in there manually and try and get them on a call, because that's going to start the conversation, okay? And then you can, again, offer the free consultation if that's how your sales process goes, okay? And this process, like, what I want you to understand is this isn't the only way you're going to get leads and clients. With this ecosystem and with this funnel, you're going to get leads and clients from all angles. So they're going to see your content, they're going to be like, okay, let me book in a call. They're going to see your ManyChat sequences, start conversations, you're going to get book calls from that as well. So it's an ecosystem, you're getting calls from all angles, okay? Next is step 3. And step 3 is YouTube. YouTube is super important because we're in something called a trust recession. People don't trust as much anymore. We're at the lowest person-to-person trust in history, and there's actually a study about that. And it takes, and don't know if you've heard of it, it's called the 7-11-4 rule. So basically, someone needs to watch your content for 7 hours at 11 different touch points on 4 different platforms. I'm pretty sure that's it. And this means you always need to be in front of their face. But if you think about it, short form content on its own, how long is that going to take to build up that 7 hours worth of trust? It's going to take a long damn time, and we don't want that. We want to turn a cold lead into a warm lead as quick as possible. So YouTube does that, okay, because it's longer form content. What I'm creating right now is 10 to 20 to 30 to even an hour long videos. That's going to build up trust way quicker. And that's why I suggest 1 time a week at least, post a raw and authentic video like this, okay, on YouTube, going through overcoming any objections your ideal client may have, or shifting their beliefs, or speaking about the new way to do things, because your thing that you're selling is a new way of doing things. You don't want to position it as like, oh, this is what everyone does. No, this is a new way. So you have to have a unique mechanism, they call it. And this is like a unique way of getting clients' results. Mine is called the Magnify Your Content Funnel, which I'm running you through right now. Okay, so, and it doesn't actually have to be unique, but you have to position it as a unique way, if that makes sense. Okay, so long form content deepens trust and authority. People buy from people who they trust, of course, you know that. And what I would suggest doing is make sure you create case studies and detailed breakdowns to help leads see why your process works. Okay, so case studies, hopping on interviews with some of your best clients' results. This is a really good way to do things. You could also cut those up and post them on short form. And as I said, the 7-hour rule, the more time someone spends consuming your content, the more likely they are to buy. And we want pre-sold leads. And they're only going to be pre-sold if you help them overcome objections, if you shift their beliefs, and if you position your thing as the new way to do something. So that's why you want to do all of this before they actually hop on a call with you, okay? So this is why YouTube is so powerful. It does the heavy lifting for you. When a lead reaches out, they're already sold on you, basically, okay? Next is step 4. And these 2 next steps are just add-ons. You don't have to do this if you don't want to. Instagram ads, organic content, and YouTube can do it for you. And also the 5th one that I'm about to speak about, you do need that. But email list you don't need, as I said, but it would be good because let's just say, for example, we saw the other like couple weeks ago, TikTok got banned. So if you were posting on TikTok and you were only posting on TikTok and you were only selling on TikTok, your whole audience is gone. So if you have an email list, people say if you have an email list, it's yours, but the platform could shut down as well. So it's not completely yours, but it's a better way of having things because it is an asset, okay, that you can keep. And I doubt every email list is going to shut down. But yeah, step 4 is creating an email list. So this is just another way to hit leads from another angle. ManyChat collects emails and adds it to your email list automatically. As I said, you now have a way to nurture leads. Like you can break down your short form content and have it in a text format and post clients' results on there. And all email content should do is reiterate key points and solutions, share case studies and testimonials, provide extra value and positioning. And what you're going to have is something called an omnipresence. So you're always in front of your prospect's face 24/7. This is going to lead to higher conversions. Leads see you on Instagram, YouTube, email, and making you impossible to ignore, basically. And also, there's another thing that I want to run through, which is Instagram stories. This isn't on my list, but is another way. If you post on Instagram stories, you're also in front of your prospect's face 24/7. This is where I'd post like clients results, everything like that, offer sequences that you can offer your offer from, and yeah, you'll just be impossible to not ignore if you implement all of this. So when people see you everywhere, you stay top of mind and they come to you when they're ready to buy. And this is how they're pre-sold. They only reach out to you. Of course, again, I'm going to speak about something in a minute where you can reach out to them, but they're going to reach out to you, and because they're pre-sold, they just want to get started. Okay, you may not even have to hop on a call, but I would suggest hopping on calls anyway. Step 5 is appointment setting. Okay, so every follower and interactor is a lead. Okay, what most people don't understand, every interactor or follower, if they're in your specific niche that you're trying to help, they're a lead. They're interested in what you do. That's why they followed you or interacted with you. So don't just wait for leads. They might need that push over the edge. Start the conversation. Okay, track everyone who engages, likes, comments, store reviews, and DM them directly. You can either track this in your CRM or just have a Google Sheets and track who you're reaching out to. And an example message just starting out would be, hey name, saw you engaged with my content. Are you on so-and-so journey or just enjoying my content? Or are you working on this right now, for example? Okay, it's just going to start the conversation. You don't need to hard sell. You want to sell the call in the DMs, not the service. I see a lot of people go wrong there, and they're just like, yo, let's get started. No, sell the call. Sell the call, so they're like, okay, I'm getting something from this. So it's a free consultation or it's a free strategy call. So they're actually getting something from it. So, yo, I've helped this guy who literally is the same as you get from here to here. And I'd love to run you through that strategy that we took him through. Is that all right? Do you want to hop on a call? Boom. Call booked. Okay. So the goal isn't hard selling, as I just said. It's opening conversations and filtering for high intent buyers who just want to get started. Okay. Every interaction is a potential client. The more conversations you start, the more sales you actually close. And as I said, this is a whole ecosystem, because you're not just going to get book calls from one thing like you do with an ads to a VSL. Like, that's all you're doing. You're getting book calls from the VSL, or you're calling them up. Okay, you're going to get book calls from all angles and pre-sold leads from all angles, because you're posting content. It builds up trust. Let's just say you run ads as well to that to a VSL. That after you try call them up, they may not answer, and they're just going to get hit with content all the time, build up trust, and then reach out to you because they're pre-sold. And you need to realize not every lead's going to like buy straight away. Like, there's a timeline. It can take 30 days to a whole year before they even buy from you. Okay, and that's why content is so important, because you're going to be in front of their face for the whole year, so they're never going to forget about you. Okay, and again, yeah, you're going to get book calls from all angles. And yeah, that's what I wanted to run you through today. This is how to build an Instagram funnel to get pre-sold leads daily, and this works even with a small following. So if you have a small following, you can build up that following with these ads and organic content and nurture them. Okay, because most people don't get going viral isn't always the answer. Yes, it's good to go viral sometimes to get more, build up more credibility, and also just be in front of more faces 24/7. But I was getting 10 million views a month on social media, a month. I failed to sell 5 programs. Yes, I know. So views isn't always the answer. It's the type of content and who you're speaking to within your content that really pushes them over the edge, helps them overcome objections, pre-sales them. Okay, so I hope you got some value from this video. If you want us to build you a content ecosystem and get you 5 to 15 extra clients within 90 days guaranteed, or get a full refund, check out the first link in the description. If you want my credibility, scroll down and you'll see all these clients' results. But yeah, hope you got some value from this video. Subscribe, check out these videos up here, and peace.